Alright, just doing a quick walk around of the 56 cj5. Try to show it as best I can here. So yeah, I mean, the ad's got all the information in it, but I stripped the tub down, sanded it, primered it, took a ton of Bondo out of it. It's all Eastwood products and hot rod flats. The paint is like satin metallic. I'm sure that's not going to show up that well, but it's got a little sparkle in the sun without being too shiny. All the hinges and stuff that I could find, new old stock or OEM replacement stuff, are all new. It's got 33 by 10.5. I think it's like a 3.5-inch lift. Tires are in pretty good shape. This is probably the best one. You got, I don't know, call it 3/8 tread, and this is probably the worst one back here. You got probably more like a 1/4 of an inch tread. So it's up to you. I took the tub off and blasted wire wheeled the frame. I mean, frame's all in great shape, no patches, nothing like that, nothing gross. I was shocked. These are all C channels, so the stuff doesn't collect like the later model ones, so there's really never any rot holes. New clutch and pressure plate, new oil pan, trans is rebuilt, body mounts are all new. I got the front drive shaft out and just put a new U-joint in it. It's right there. Rear drive shaft's got all new U-joints. Brand new best top. I was on it when I got it, but the guy just bought it and it's been inside my shop for the last 2 years. I promise you it's all brand new. It's got all the doors and the removable windows. I have a bikini top to it as well. I pulled the roll bar out and sandblasted that, repainted it. The tub is all rhino lined. Just got to finish that tailgate and didn't do the inside of it yet. Just finishing up bolting up these access panels I've had off for 2 years, so collecting hardware to bolt all those back on. I'll coat the shift tower access cover as well. Smitty built, little half bucket Smitty built. New old stock steering wheel. Come around here. Headlights are all new. Painless wiring harness throughout that I loomed. Flip up the hood here without dropping it on anything. Inside of the hood's painted. It's a 4-bolt main, small block 350. The headers are new. Condensation, surface rust. It's got a Edelbrock, sort of top end on it. Not the heads, just the intake manifold and carb. I just rebuilt the carb, cleaned up the intake manifold. I'm getting a little bit of puking out the PCV right now, so if you're like, only when you're on it, if you're sitting there around 2,500 RPM cruising this thing down the highway down the local roads around 50, you stomp on it, it'll puke out the breather a little bit. You'll get a couple of drops on the exhaust and get a little puff of smoke. I just have to put a baffle in the breather. Pretty trick little Summit alternator bracket. It's got a 185-degree thermostat in it. Never ever overheats. Summit built distributor. It does have the original number plate on it. New gas tank, which is still under the seat, safety last. The paint is pretty good. Again, I did it myself. Like I said in the ad, I don't believe in like hiding shit under Bondo. So there's little things like this that were buried in Bondo that I was like, this is ridiculous. There was a patch down here. This is probably the worst spot on the truck. There's a little wave here. It's not Bondo, I promise. There's a skim coat of Bondo on it, but it's all steel under there. Patch panels that were in there, I seam sealed and then rhino lined over the top of it. As you can see, I mentioned the painless harness, but I try to do it the right way and loom everything and cushion clamp everything, and be careful with using the heat shrink connectors and all that sort of stuff, and zip tie it where I could stick a zip tie. Obviously all the tune-up stuff's done. Then the back of the truck, it's got, you know, LED, or I'm sorry, incandescent, but they're just 4-inch round truck lights, stop turn tails, new tailgate. So that's pretty much it. I can fire it up for you real quick. Make sure that wire's not hanging over the fan. We're good. Just needs a little tickle. So, she runs good. That's it. Thanks.